Hello, this is documentary 1. Today I visited Moscow, Russia to explore the Russian Revolution and the story of Joseph Stalin, the ghost. On these grounds, look at the grounds, this is where he died. This is where Joseph Stalin died. Okay, and I've heard numerous accounts of ghosts around here that they're apparently Joseph Stalin. So I'm just trying to scope. It's right there, it's right. Look, get it. Oh, get it. Let's go. We have to get this ghost. We have to. Okay, so I have narrowed the area down to this spot right here where I think he might be. I'm just trying to look for. I'm using my senses to trace out where he is. I think he's right there. He's right there. Look. Joseph Stalin.
Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love's so hard to find.
we got him.
So, here we have captured Joseph Stalin himself. Introduce yourself.
Joseph Stalin reporting for duty?
Yeah, we captured him by ourselves, alright? So tell me how Animal Farm relates to the Russian Revolution.
So Russia was under harsh control of leader Nicholas Tsar II. People demanded change, and in 1917, two revolutions swept through Russia. By 1918, Russia had underwent a critical change, establishing a communist government through the rule of Leon Trotsky and Joseph Stalin. The novel Animal Farm, written by George Orwell, is based from these historical incidents and symbolizes many events that had occurred during the times of the Russian Revolution, as George Orwell portrays these elements in a unique way. Throughout Animal Farm, the historical element is accurately compared to the novel, specifically with the connection of the windmill to Stalin's 5-year plan, the first revolution of Animal Farm correlating with the Russian Revolution of 1917, and the specific characters in the novel which compare to the people who in reality had an important role during the times of Russia's change.
So basically, Stalin, what I have to say to you is that you implemented multiple 5-year plans that was believed to plan major economic growth within the country of Russia to improve the overall productivity. But the 5-year plan concentrated the development of the heavy industry and the collecting of the private agricultures. The consequences that came with the focus on the industry and farming was that the consumer goods was going to be negatively affected. With the focal point being the collectivization of the agricultures, eventually it would lead to harsh famines all over. It distracted him from the real reason that they had started a Russian Revolution, resulting in him being selfish. Similar to the continuous immersions of the 5-year plans, Napoleon tells the people in Animal Farm that the key to success in the windmill is that they would have to build 6 if they had to. Both Stalin and Napoleon are quite devoted to the ideas and believe that it is the constant solutions to all their problems.
So the Russian Revolution of 1917 was one of the most explosive political events of the 20th century. 2 revolutions took place in 1917 that completely changed the fabric of Russia. In February 1917, the Tsar's government's poor management of World War I had helped to inspire a popular uprising, known as the February Revolution. This is accurately reflected in Animal Farm as the first revolution on the farm in which the animals rebel against Mr. Jones, the farm owner, as it is represented through the February Revolution. In the novel, the cause for the animals to rebel was the instance of the mistreatment that they received from the humans. The animals believe that their lives are miserable, laborious, and short. This is connected through reality as many industrial workers and demonstrators protested against the Tsar government. Both the novel and the February Revolution relate to each other as the huge crowds which protested against their opposition. In addition, the novel is able to reveal the second element of the Russian Revolution, more specifically the Bolshevik Revolution. in the form of the animals eventually overthrowing Mr. Jones. Similar to the Bolshevik Revolution, the animals took matters into their own hands by abolishing Mr. Jones off the farm. In historical context of the Bolshevik Revolution, the protesters overthrew the imperial government, as it forced the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II. As a result of this, Leon Trotsky and Joseph Stalin were placed in power, and in the novel, Snowball and Napoleon were in control. Historical novels can sometimes not be accurate to the aspect that it is written about, as the author may add fiction, therefore making the story not as precise. However, the novel Animal Farm stays true to the overall theme, comparing major events and characters in the Russian Revolution era. The evidence stated for the comparisons of the novel to reality, including the building of the windmill to Stalin's 5-year plan, the first revolution of the animals correlating with the Russian Revolution of 1917, and the specific comparison of the characters from the novel to the real life, therefore make a good relationship between the novel and reality.
So this concludes our talk between Animal Farm and the Russian Revolution.
Joseph Stalin reporting for duty again?
Oh my god, it's Leon Trotsky!
It's Leon Trotsky!